The Ugandan army says it has attacked bases belonging to the Allied Democratic Forces rebel group in the east of the Democratic Republic of Congo. The rebels, originally from Uganda, are accused of carrying out a deadly raid that killed 14 UN peacekeepers in the DR Congo earlier this month. Catherine Biarahanga reports.
Uganda says this was a preemptive strike against the Allied Democratic Forces, which it says planned to attack this country. Over the past week or so, we've seen a build-up of Ugandan troops on the border with the DRC and high-level meetings between officials of the two countries. It's all led to this attack on Friday afternoon. Brigadier Richard Karemire is the Ugandan Army spokesman. He told me more about what happened.
It was conducted using our Air Force, the Uganda People's Defense Forces Air Force, and also our artillery elements based in Uganda, but targeting the camps in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo in the jungles of Erengeti.
We don't have details yet about casualties and whether civilians were killed as a result. This will be a serious concern because Uganda attacked from afar without having troops on the ground. The people in this part of eastern Congo have suffered at the hands of several armed groups. The Allied Democratic Forces rebel group has come into sharp focus after the United Nations says it suspects members of this group carried out a deadly attack on one of its bases in eastern Congo. 14 Tanzanian peacekeepers were killed as a result and over 50 others injured. But Uganda has a tainted history in eastern Congo. It's been accused of funding rebel groups, and the International Criminal Court of Justice found its soldiers guilty of looting and carrying out killings in a previous war. I asked Brigadier Richard Karemire whether this was the reason why Ugandan troops had not been deployed in eastern Congo.
These are issues of the past. As I've said, there have been, this is kind of, it's an operation that has been discussed between us and the DRC. We have excellent working relations with the DRC.
The ADF is an Islamist group that started out here in Kampala in the late 80s, fighting President Yoweri Museveni's government. It's been accused of carrying out bombings both here in Uganda and the DRC, where it's now based. Catherine Biarahanga, BBC News, Kampala.